My girlfriend said I wasn't ambitious. Now she asks for job referral. When we were together, ambition was her favorite word. She'd talk about power couple and how she wanted a man who was going places. I was 25 then, working as a junior technician at a small logistics company. It wasn't glamorous, but I was learning, saving, and building toward a plan she never cared to understand. She'd roll her eyes every time I mentioned my night classes or side projects. You think fixing wires and running code makes you ambitious? She'd say. Real ambition is about lifestyle. She wanted trips, dinners, designer bag, things I couldn't afford yet. She'd compare me to her boss, to her friend's fiancé, to anyone making more money than I was. The worst part wasn't her criticism. It was how small she made me feel. She'd laugh when I'd talk about starting my own automation service one day. Babe, you can't even fix your car's AC, she'd say. How are you gonna run a company? A few months later, she dumped me. No fight, no warning. Just a text that said, I need someone on my level. I remember staring at the message, feeling like the ground disappeared under me. I kept rereading it for hours, wondering if I was really the failure she thought I was. I deleted her number, unfollowed her, and promised myself I'd never let anyone make me feel small again. After she left, I buried myself in work. I started waking up at 4:30 a.m. and studying before my shift. My coworkers thought I was crazy, but I was chasing something different, a future no one else could see yet. Every raise went straight into a savings account labeled Freedom. Every free weekend, I freelanced fixing software bugs for small businesses. I wasn't flashy, but I was consistent. By 28, I'd been promoted to senior tech lead. I could finally afford the car she said I'd never buy and take the vacations she once dreamed about, but I didn't. I stayed focused. I wanted more than just money. I wanted meaning. I started building my automation startup in a cramped studio apartment with a single desk, a second-hand computer, and a whiteboard full of half-baked ideas. There were nights I almost quit. Clients ghosted me. Code crashed. Rent was late. But I remembered her words. You'll never make it big. Every failure turned into fuel. I worked until my body begged for sleep and my eyes burned from staring at the screen. Eventually, one warehouse pilot project worked, and suddenly, others started calling. Fast forward 3 years. My company had 20 full-time employees and contracts across the state. We were helping logistics hubs save millions through efficiency software. Reporters called me self-made, but I knew better. I wasn't self-made. I was rejection-made. Then last month, her name popped up on LinkedIn. Hey, congrats on everything. You've really made it. I ignored. A week later. Crazy question, but does your company have any opening? I've been laid off and could use a referral. I looked at her profile picture. The same confident smile she wore when she left. She'd gone from marketing manager to freelance consultant. Translation, unemployed. I replied, sure, send your resume. She did within 5 minutes, like she'd been waiting. I forwarded it straight to HR with a polite note. Please disregard. Not a cultural fit. 2 weeks later, she texted again. Did you hear back from HR? I haven't gotten a response. I typed back. They said you weren't the right fit. She sent a sad emoji. Guess some people just get lucky. Lucky. That word made me laugh out loud. Luck didn't build this. Grit did. Late nights did. Every insult, every doubt, every moment of being overlooked. That's what built me. Later that night, another message popped up. Would love to grab coffee sometime just to catch up. I smiled, closed the app, and went back to reviewing proposal. Because the best revenge isn't proving her wrong, it's realizing you don't even need her validation anymore. She once wanted a man on her level. Now, she's reaching up to mine.